Hello, Gustavo. Good morning and welcome to week number 3. We start in a couple of minutes, okay?
Okay, Miss. Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Hello there, Tanya. Good morning too. We're starting in a few minutes, okay? We're waiting for our partners. Okay, Gustavo and Tanya, good morning again. Okay, apparently we're the only ones who are just starting together today. So, we are going to start with unit number 10. We are already on the third week of classes, and this is unit 10, all things high tech. So, we start with this. Nouns. You know, nouns can be animals, can be people, or can be stuff, things. So we have this statement. My brother has the best computer in the world. Mine is just no laptop. We have to underline all the nouns that we can find here. For example, we start from the beginning. Okay, so Tanya, can you tell me what is the first noun we can find? Tanya, can you tell me the first noun? Or Gustavo, can you tell me the first noun in this statement?
Just for remember me, a noun is specific with
It could be
reference.
a person, an animal, or a thing. Okay, so if we start from
My
the beginning,
brother. Okay,
brother,
it's my
yes,
brother.
just
So
brother. My, it's a
just
possessive adjective, okay, not a noun. Yes, brother.
okay, just
Okay,
brother. In the best computer in the laptop. Computer could be
computer, yes, very well. And what else?
laptop.
Yes, that's it. Okay, world and laptop. Okay, these are nouns. Okay, Gustavo, excellent. Well done. So in this statement, the nouns are brother, who's a person, computer, world, and laptop that are things. Now, let's find also a definite article. You know, definite article refer to something in special. Okay. So, do you remember what is a definite article? I don't know. For the guys, hello there, Abigail. Hello there,
Not
Diana. Good morning. Tell me, Gustavo.
not really the definition for noun. A specific article.
Yeah, yes, definite article the. Okay. And in that it's a definite article because we're referring to something in particular. The best computer. We're talking about a computer in particular, not any computer. This computer is the best in the world. Okay, so this is a definite article. Now, do you remember an indefinite article? Something that refers to something else nothing in particular. Do you remember what is an indefinite article? Or
Could
does
be
anyone remember? Tell me.
the definition about the sentence. Sorry.
No, on the sentence, yes. Which one is the indefinite article?
Um, Or
And, yes, no, and, okay. In this case, indefinite article, it refers to anything okay, it refers to anything, nothing in particular. It is just, mine is just an old laptop, okay? Just any other. That's indefinite. Now, possessive adjective. Which one on this statement is a possessive adjective? Do you remember?
my,
My, yes,
my,
my. And which one is a possessive pronoun?
my,
Mine.
Mine. Yes, very well. Okay, perfect. Now we finished with number one. Now we continue with number two. It says, underline the reflexive pronouns. Remember, reflexive pronouns are these pronouns that usually show that a person does something by themselves, okay, or they do it without any other help, anyone's help. So we have this.
uh,
Mike programs his computer himself. In this statement, which one is the reflexive pronoun? Tell me, Gustavo.
sorry, Miss, I have a question about the per sentences.
Okay,
Uh,
tell me.
about the definite article, the best computer, okay, the is the best computer, the definite article. What about the word? Could be the
That.
word about the definite article?
Yeah, that is all. It's a definite article, but not the world. It's the. The is a definite article. Okay. We're just
Yeah.
underlining yes, we're just underlining the first. But
But
that
the
is,
other that is okay, another definite
yeah,
article.
it's another one, yes, because that is always a definite article. Okay, we just didn't underline it too.
Okay, thank you, Miss.
Okay, yes, okay, no problem. So in the second statement, my programs his computer himself. Which one is the reflexive pronoun? Diana, tell
Himself.
me, good morning. Himself.
And Himself, yes.
Yes, very
And
well,
in
himself. Continue.
myself in there.
In the other one,
I,
yes, very well. Okay, well done, Diana. I'll live by myself, which suits me fine. Okay, so let's just remember reflexive pronouns are these pronouns that usually indicate that someone does something without anyone's help. Not like this, or that someone is doing something by themselves. Okay, for example, Mike does this without help, without a technician and computers. He does it himself. Or I live by myself, it means I live alone with no one else. Okay, so this is just the reflexive pronouns. We're just trying to remember this grammar. Okay, we're trying just to remember. Okay, so this is it. Now let's continue. Now, noun phrases, chips with everything. We're going to read a text, okay, but first we have, oh yeah, we're going to start reading the text. We are going to do the speaking and pronunciation workshop, guys, for the ones who are missing, but well, in a few minutes, okay, so more of you can start coming to the class. Okay, let's just do the reading, just a second, please. We're going to read about microprocessors, okay, this information about technology. Just a second, please, so I can send you the reading. I'm going to send you the reading over the Zoom chat and also the WhatsApp chat. Okay, wait a second, please. Okay, there it is. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is the reading. Okay, reading about microprocessors, the biggest thing since the invention of the wheel. So let's start reading about it. Tanya, please start with what are they? What are microprocessors? Can you start reading, please? No, nothing. Gustavo, start reading, please. What are they?
Miss, can you give me a few minutes? I'm
Oh,
driving.
okay.
I
Yeah,
can
no
look.
problem. It's okay. Okay, so Diana Gutierrez, please start reading. What are they?
okay. What are they? A microprocessor, also known as a microchip or just a chip, is a small, thin piece of silicon that has been print. Uh, teacher is print or print?
Printed. That has been
Printed
printed.
with printed with transistors. One chip can contain hundreds of millions of transistors.
Transistors, yes.
Perform transistors performing billions, yes, billions of calculations each second. The smallest are just a few. Uh,
Square
how do you
millimeters.
say this?
Yeah, square
Square
millimeters.
millimeters. It is as it is the most complex product that has ever been made.
Yes, well done. Okay, thanks, Diana. Now, Abigail, hello there. Good morning. What do they do?
What do they do? Microprocessors are the brains of your personal computer. They control everything in your lives. In your life, they are used in all digital displays, calculator, cameras, radios, holograms, fridge, washing machines, DVDs, and watches. We know microprocessor modern cars to run, start, or stop. There are about 60 per car. TV remote, wouldn't switch channels, and we couldn't text each other on our models. Doctors and surgeons couldn't be able to diagnose. treat, or operate. Nearly all of their equipment contains microchips.
Ah, yes. Okay, well done. Thank you. Now, Diana Cordova, good morning there. Can you tell me how do they work?
Good morning, teacher. Yes. How do they work? Transistors are microscopic electronic switches that turn on and off billions of times a second. It's hard to believe that basically that is all a computer does. It either says yes or no. To process the words, images, and sounds we use every day. Computers and other devices such as CD players transform this communication into a simple code that uses the numerals 0 and 1 to represent the on and off state of a transistor. These languages of zeros and ones is known as digital information.
Yes, well done, Diana. Thank you. Okay, now let's continue. Jefferson, hello there. Good morning. Can you continue? How are they made?
Good morning, teacher. How are they made? It takes months to take a microprocessor and involves over 250 manufacturing steps, but it can take years to design them. Sometimes the engineers put pictures on the surface of the chips because they want to show it's theirs. The pictures are incredibly tiny and can only be seen with a microscope. They are like designer's signature.
Okay, thank you, Jefferson. Well done. And Sheila, good morning there. Can you read the last part? What about the future?
Good morning, Miss. Okay, a ver. The digital world is only a few decades old. There are still countless more things we could do with microprocessors. Soon they'll be able to fix
Able? Yes.
able to fix themselves and even make themselves. No one knows what will happen. The future hasn't happened yet.
Okay, well done. Thank you. So very well, guys. So this is the reading about microprocessors. Now we are going to continue with this. Okay, this is exercise number 1. You're going to read the text again, this time by yourselves, and you're going to answer these questions. Okay, we have 6 questions to answer. In number 1, this is just maybe a personal question, a personal answer, but the other ones are according to the reading. Okay, so read and answer, please. I'll give you maybe 2 or 3 minutes for this one.
Miss, can you show the text?
I already sent you the text. Do you have it?
Okay,
It's on the Zoom chat and on the WhatsApp chat. Okay.
okay, thank you.
Okay, class. So let's start checking. Mm, Jimena, hello there. Good morning. So we have these statements. Microchips are huge and they are also tiny. Do you agree with this? You know, kind of according to the reading.
Good morning, teacher. Um, I am you. The first sentence talk about microchips are you. You is like a big, yes?
Yes, it's
Yes.
something really big.
Yes, and when uh, mm, I disagree with the first sentence, but I agree with the second sentence because yes, microchips are teeny, is so
Tiny.
small, tiny. I'm sorry, so small.
Yes.
So yes, because is um, they are tiny and it's all maybe the brain in all that dispositive we have, like a laptop, TV, and others.
Yes, okay, very well. Yes, it's kind of. And in the first part, it means that they're huge, but not in the size actually, but in the potential they have, or in the power they have to make everything else function. Okay, so it's referring to that. Well done, Jimena. Thanks.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, now Valeria, good morning there. We have number 2. What things in our daily lives have microchips in them?
Good morning, teacher. Many things. Cameras, TV, mobile phone, uh, fridge, a washing machine, and cars.
Yes, very well. They're almost every gadget or every technological item we have, they usually have chips. Okay, very well. Thanks, Valeria. Now, Paula, good morning there. In what way are computers very simple?
My teacher. They are simple because they only turn off and on, saying yes or no. Everything is made with zero and one S.
Yes, zeros and ones. Okay, very well. Though their digital code only works in that way. Okay, Paola, well done. Now, Sheila, we have number 4. How long does it take to make microprocessors?
Um, mm, a ver. Un segundito. Ay, ¿cómo? Ah, it take months to make a microprocessor.
Okay, very well. Yes, takes months and a lot of steps. Okay. Now, Jefferson, why do designers put pictures on the chips?
Um, because the engineers want to show it's theirs.
Yes, that's right. Okay, it's like a signature. Okay, very well. Now, Diana Cordova, in what ways is the future exciting?
Number 6 is I don't sure teacher, but in the text mention soon the microchips be able to fix different um, problems, and no one knows what will happen. And that the end mentioned the future hasn't happened yet. but there are still countless more things we could do with microprocessor.
Yes, very well. Okay, there are many more things that are going to be possible with this. Okay, very well. Okay, excellent. Now we're going to make a little pause, okay, because I know that some of you haven't just done your speaking and pronunciation workshop, so we're going to continue with that, okay? There's some of you missing, so we're going to continue with the ones who are missing, okay? Let's remember this speaking and pronunciation workshop is about talking about these 5 common mistakes people usually make, and then I'm gonna make you a question about things maybe you regret or decisions you regret that you have done. Okay, so we're going to talk about it. You have to talk about them all, and then you have to tell which one is the most serious. Okay, according to the consequences they have or the impact they have on a person's life. Okay, so we have Tanya. So Tanya, please, can you start talking about it? Your camera turned on and you can start. Tell me. Are you ready?
One moment, please.
Oh, okay. I'll call you again then. Now, okay, let me check who's already done this. Or Abigail, hello there. Are you ready for this?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Abigail, your camera, please, and then you start.
One moment, please. Mm. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can. Okay, you can start.
The first mistake is an important exam. It's a It's a big mistake because an exam can change your final grade. Maybe the person woke up late or forgot the day. They could have changed the schedule or set an alarm to avoid this. They should have gone to bed early, prepare the materials the night before, ask classmates to remind them about the exams. Other mistake I forgot a friend's birthday. This is not very serious, but it can hurt someone's feelings. They could have written the date in a calendar or set messages the day before. They should have set a reminder on their phone order the birthday to a planner or bought a small present in advance. They could also have checked social media notifications that usually remind birthday. Did study enough? This happens a lot, but it still is a mistake because it affects your performance. They could organize their time better or make study plans. They should have created a study schedule, review notes every day, avoid distractions, and ask to help when something was difficult. They also should have started early, not just the night before. Spoke loudly to a teacher. This is serious because it shows respect. The person could have stayed calm and expressed their problem instead of speaking rudely. They should have control their emotions, taking a deep breath and speaking their opinion politely. They could have waited for a better moment instead or really ugly. Asking for a private conversation would have been better options. Let's mistake lots of fun on a trip. This mistake is stressful and stressing. They could have kept the phone in a self-spoken or chat their sense more open. They should have looks bad with zipper, keep the phone in a inside pocket, or use its strap.
Okay,
Oh,
yes, that's
oh,
true. Now,
yes,
which one do you think is the most serious one?
yes, the most serious mistake for me is speaking badly to a teacher because affects the relationship and shows a bad behavior.
Okay, now, in your case, is there any decision you regret you have taken?
Yes, if I talk about a big mistake in my life, I would say I once didn't study enough for an exam, and I regret it a lot. At the moment, I thought I still have time, so I kept proposing everything and studying at the last minute.
Okay, very well. Okay, well done, Abigail. Thank you. Well done. Now let's continue. Jefferson, you want to continue?
Yes, please, teacher.
Okay, your camera, please, and then you can start talking about them all.
Okay. Can you see me?
Yeah, you can already start.
Okay. Um, well, I'm going to begin with when I miss an important exam. In my school, I was a final exam for secondary fourth, and I didn't go to the exam because one day before I went to visit my uncles in another district with all my family, and it was late for come back home. But then I solved my exam after days. And about forgot a friend's birthday. One day I had three parties, a friend's birthday. So I had to decide which of Paris I should go. But equally, I lost some friends Paris. I just say then I so sorry when I can go there. At my university, sometimes I have practice or expositions that I didn't study a note. When I forget to study, I try to fast practice minutes before the evaluation. But I learned that it's better study with time. So I try not to have this experience again. Mm, I never spoke badly to a teacher, but I have spoken bad about a teacher in my university because I had a new teacher, and this teacher rarely explained a topic with his own words. Just sends expositions or homeworks about this. So my classroom didn't like this teacher. Finally, um, I didn't lose my cell phone in a trip, but I have lost my cell phone in a party. During 1 hour, when I drove my cell phone accidentally. I was scared and sad, but my friend tried to call to my number, and I heard my cell phone a loud song from under the sofa. So I went quickly with a flashlight, and I have found my cell phone. It's all, teacher.
Okay, and For you, in this case, what is the biggest mistake you've ever made?
And in my opinion, forgot a friend's birthday because I love to celebrate the birthday with my friends, especially with close friends. And I consider this is a good moment for to share experience or feelings with more people.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's a good one. Okay, Jefferson, well done. Thank you.
Okay, thank you,
Very
teacher.
well. Okay, Jefferson. Now let's continue. Valeria, please continue your camera and then you can start.
One moment, please.
Okay, no problem. Jimena, are you ready? No? Or Agustin, hello there, good morning. Are you ready for the speaking?
Hello, teacher. Yo pongo
Hello.
cámara
Okay.
ahorita, teacher.
Okay, you know this is something that it has to be okay. It impacts on the grade, okay? Okay,
Okay.
so tell me. Okay, do you want to start now? Okay, you can start.
Uh, missing an important exam is a serious problem. When you miss an exam, you usually feel stressed and disappointed. I might talk to the teacher first because I will need to explain what happened. A more responsible person will check the schedule carefully to avoid that situation. Someone who had missed an exam in the past would probably have felt terrible. Forgetting a birthday often makes the other person feel sad. In that situation, I would send a message quickly and apologies. A more organized person will write important dates in a calendar. A person who had forgotten a birthday before would know it can hurt someone. When you don't study enough, you usually get bad results. Next time, I will try to study more regularly to avoid problems. Someone with more discipline will study a little every day. Anyone who had studied too little in the past would have failed some tests. Speaking badly, a teacher creates conflict and tension. In that situation, I will choose to calm down and apologize. A calmer person who will think before speaking. Someone who had spoken badly before will probably regret in later. Losing a pawn during a trip causes stress and confusion. If that ever happens to me, I will try to stay calm and ask, ask for help. A more careful person will keep the phone in a safe pocket. Anyone who had lost a phone before, no, it is a big problem. It's all.
Okay, now tell me, Agustin, what is a decision you regret making?
I think losing my phone on a trip was the most serious
Okay,
mistake
missing
because
your.
I could no longer take photos during the journey.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, that must be terrible, losing a phone. Okay, Agustin. Okay, pretty well. Thank you, Agustin.
Thank you.
Okay, now Jessica, hello there, good morning. Are you ready for your speaking?
Yes, miss.
Okay, so start, please.
Okay, miss.
Your camera, don't forget.
Yes, yes. Oh, my.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, miss.
Okay, you can start, Jessica.
Okay. Good morning, miss, and everyone. Mistakes are terrible for people and have a significant impact. For example, number one, missed an important exam is a loss of opportunity and setback in one's care. It can ever generate anxiety. And number two, forgot a friend's birthday. Okay, will damage the relationship and cause a loss of um, a loss of truth. Truth. It will be very painful to lose a friend. Uh, Number three, didn't study enough. Uh, could be due to lack of motivation or poor time management. Number four, spoke badly to a teacher. Uh, show a lack of respect has academic consequence. There were no boundaries of respect in their teaching. Number five, loss of fun one trip. Is due to carelessness and result in the loss of important data and money, and could even lead to identity theft. The most serious mistake for me will be speaking to a teacher because it will greatly affect my academic performance and could even lead to repercussions. Uh, I I wouldn't want to throw this situation. Thank
Okay, Jessica. And what is, in another example, what is a decision you regret making?
Sorry, miss. Repeat question.
Yes, there we always have decisions we regret. In your case, what is something you regret making?
Uh, uh, Sorry, miss. A mi lado están haciendo bulla.
Oh,
Um,
okay, it's not audible.
okay. This for me, it's nothing.
Nothing at all.
That spoke badly to a teacher. I will want to go through this situation is.
Oh, okay. Okay, Jessica. Thanks. And well done. Now let's go back. Tanya, are you ready now?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, you can start, please, your camera, and then that's it.
Okay. Missing an important exam. This could be my biggest mistake because to last year I've been preparing for an exam to enter to university. I've been preparing for half of year, maybe like that, and I didn't inscribe it in that exam, and I missed my opportunities. Yes, it's a bad mistake. Forget a friend's birthday. I've been at the two sides of that because I forgot and someone forgot my birthday, and that's could be a little sad because we can show how we care about our friends and forget it could be mm, could hurt someone, our friends, but they didn't study enough. Could be for don't have time or for stress. Could be for that, but mm, I spoke badly to a teacher. Mm, could be for a lot of things, but that's just conservating. I don't know how to say that, but I don't approve, but could be for the situation. So that could be for a discussion. Lots of fun on a trip. Well, that I think isn't a mistake. Could be just for uh, someone can take our things and we can't just see that in time. So that isn't our fault because uh, I'm sorry, teacher.
It's okay, you're trying very
We
well.
we can be a steal for someone. So that's all.
Okay, and what is a big decision that you maybe didn't make, maybe some decision you made and had terrible consequences or an impact in your life?
The first one is an important exam because could be in the university, but I missed my opportunities, so that's my biggest mistake. I regret about that.
Okay, yes. Okay, very well. I totally understand. Okay, Tanya, well done. Thank you. Now let's continue. Valeria, continue, please. Your camera on, and then you start.
Okay. Okay. First, one very common mistake is missing an important exam. This usually happens because the person didn't study enough, or maybe they overslept. In that situation, they could have prepared better, or they should have set more than one alarm to make sure they woke up on time. Missing an exam can really affect your to affecting I started.
Continue. It's okay. Take your time.
Okay. Mm, what, another mistake that happens a lot is for forgetting a friend's birthday. It may sound small, but I can really hurt someone's feelings, especially if the friend was expecting a message or a call. Maybe could have writing the birthday on a calendar, or they shall have set a reminder on their phone. We have so many apps to help us remember things. So there's really no excuse. And and at here didn't study. Didn't okay. They ay, okay. A, mis- a mistake is speaking badly to a teacher. Sometimes when people are stressed or frustrated, they say things they don't really mean. They should have stayed calm, and they could have expressed themselves in a more respectful way. Because teachers are there to help us, so good communication is important. Another mistake is losing a losing a phone during a trip. A trips can be stressful. People don't always pay attention on their things. In that situation, they could have kept the phone in a safer place, like a pocket or a small bag. And they should have been more careful because the phone has so much important information.
Yes, that's actually right. And what is a big decision maybe you didn't make and that you regret not making?
For me, one mistake that I really regret happened recently. I arrived too late to an important event. It was a bit embarrassing. There was a lot of traffic that day, and even though I knew traffic was usually bad at the time, and I didn't like how early now. Um, if I had checked the traffic in advance of prepare my things the night before. I probably will have arrived on time.
Okay, that's a good one. Okay, Valeria, thanks for sharing this with us. Okay, well done. Thank you. And now let's continue and finish with you, Jimena. Your camera, please, and then you can start talking about these common mistakes.
Yes, thank you, teacher. Well, good morning, teacher and classmates. And today I'm going to talk about these mistakes. And the first is miss an important exam. Uh, I think is really serious because this can affect your grades and maybe your future opportunities. Um, the second, forgot a friend's birthday. I think it depends the person who you forgot her or his birthday, because in my opinion, if someone forgot my birthday, I understand, no? Maybe it is because I forgot a lot of things, but I know no this mistake with can hurt someone emotionally, and I understand this too, no? The third, didn't study enough. Well, maybe in exposition or an important exam, I think um, this mistake have the same consequence like the first sentence, missed an important exam, because if you didn't study enough, maybe in an exposition, you do a poor performance. This can affect your grades too. And the fourth sentence, spoke badly to a teacher. I think this is so serious because, in my opinion, I try to be I try to respect um a lot of I don't know teacher, classmates, all people. And if you speaking badly to a teacher, you can creating a conflict and showing this disrespect. And the last, lost a phone on a trip. I think it is too serious because the sentence uh, say on a trip. I I understand this is so far for home, and if this situation, I choose this sentence like a big and serious mistake, because in my opinion, you lose money, important information like photos, contacts, documents, and also you can feel unsafe. Maybe you don't have another cell phone, or I don't know, to communicate with your family or friends, no? I think this situation is so stressful and expensive because a cell phone is expensive. And that's it. Thank you, teacher.
Yes, that's it. Okay, and now maybe a decision you didn't make and you regret now. Do you remember?
Mm. I'm sorry, teacher. You can repeat, please.
Yes. Do you remember a decision that you didn't make and maybe it had a bad impact in your life? Something you didn't do and you
See.
regret.
Uh, maybe um, I don't spoke badly to a teacher, but I do I don't know how do you say a gesto like this
A
when
gesture,
I
okay.
yes,
Oh, okay.
when I was in the school, and I have Tenía tanto miedo.
Oh, you were so afraid of the
Yes,
consequences.
yes, because the teacher called me out of the the place.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And he say, I talk with your parents, and I know. I maybe
That was the worst thing.
yes,
Yeah, I
yes,
get it.
yes.
Oh, okay. So maybe you regret doing that. Okay, you were really young actually. Okay,
Yes.
Jimena, well done. Very well. Thank you. Okay, excellent. Okay, guys, I think we already finished. If there's no one missing, right? If so, you just tell me, please, before we continue. No, right. Okay. So now we continue with our students' book. Okay, you're very well on this exercise. Actually, there are many big mistakes sometimes we make, and there are things we regret doing, and maybe other things we regret not doing. Not that all, this is just life. Okay, so we were reading about microprocessors, and now we continue. You already have the reading. If not, I will send it to you again. Just a second, please. I will download the picture. It's also in the WhatsApp chat, so in case you need it, it's already there. Just a second, please. I'm trying to um, try to upload it again because you need it for this exercise. Okay, there's a picture again. Look back at the text on page 75. You're going to read it again and find and complete. These are sentences that are incomplete. Okay, so you have to complete the other idea, and everything is according to the reading. So read, look for these statements on the reading, and then you just complete with the missing words. Okay, so I'll leave you some little time, and then we start checking. Okay, so Tanya, please read the first statement all complete. No. Gustavo, do you have the first line? Okay, Diana, tell me, Diana Cordova, tell us, please.
Okay. Microprocessors are the biggest thing since the invention of the wheel.
Of the wheel, yes, that's right.
Wheel.
Of the wheel,
Sorry.
yes, similar. Okay, no problem. Very well. Now, Diana Gutierrez, continue. A microchip. Or Marjorie, okay. Hello there, Marjorie. Continue, please, the second statement.
Good morning, Miss. Sorry. A microchip is a small thin a piece of silicon that has been printed with transistors.
Transistors, yes, very well. Okay, excellent. Now let's continue, Abigail. What about the smallest?
The smallest are just a few square millimeters.
Okay, yes. The smallest microchips are just a few. Okay, thank you. Jefferson, how about the next one, the most complex?
Uh, it is the most complex product that has ever been made.
Yes, it's the microprocessor. Okay. Now, Sheila, continue. Microprocessors control.
Ok, mis micros procesos con... Ay, ¿dónde está? Ah, control everything in our life.
Okay, yes, very well. That's right. Now, Paula, they're used in all.
They're used in all digital devices.
Very well. Okay, well done, Paola. Now, Valeria, we couldn't text.
No lo encuentro, Miss.
Okay, no problem. Jimena, do you have this one? We couldn't text.
Mm, 1 second, teacher.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we couldn't text each other on our mobiles.
Okay, yes, that's it.
I
Without
have
microchips.
I
Okay.
have doctors and surgeons, teacher.
Okay, continue with that then.
Doctors and surgeons won't be able to diagnose or treat or operate. Nearly all of their equipment contains microchips.
Microchips. Okay, well done. Yes, that's it. Now I will sing. What about it takes months?
It takes months. It takes months to make a microprocessor.
Yes, very well. That's right. Okay, well done, Elsin. And finally, Piero, what about the last one? No, or Jessica, can you tell us the last one, please? No?
Ay, esta no la
Yeah?
encuentro.
Okay, no problem. Diana Cordova, do you have the last one?
Yes, teacher. The last one is microprocessor will be able to fix themselves and even make themselves.
Okay, very well. No, and even just fix themselves and make themselves. Okay, very well. So this is about technology and microprocessors. Now, how everything or every gadget we usually use have them on them. Okay. So now let's just this was just a technological reading on this case. Now, let's just remember what we were talking about on the first part of the class. We were starting with this. Let's remember we have articles. When we talk about an indefinite article, we usually use a or an because we're not talking about anything in special. It's just one random thing. A chip is a small piece of silicon. Okay, this is just random. Any of these chips is a small piece. Now, when we want to refer to something in particular, we usually use that. That is for something more specific, not any other. It's just this one. For example, it is the big thing since the invention of the wheel. We know we're talking about the wheel and invention, and we're trying to make more emphasis on this thing. So we usually do it with that. Okay. Now let's just remember too that a and an they usually go only with singular and uncountable nouns. Meanwhile, the is usually used with singular or plurals, okay? But it has to be something unique, something really special, something really important, and something that you know or the other person knows what you're talking about when we use that. So it's more specific, okay? So these are the articles. Now we continue talking about possessives and all and everything and pronouns on Wednesday, okay? Now let's just remember homework number 2 is already there on the platform. Also the Vivention project too. Okay, so you have to just enter to the platform so you can read the information, okay? Now, that's all for today. We're going to stop here. Thanks for your participation. Thanks for paying attention. Have a great Monday. Okay, goodbye and see you on Wednesday. Take care.
Bye.
See you next class. Goodbye.
Thank you, Miss.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you,
Have
teacher. Have a good day.
Teacher.
Bye.
a good day. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye.